Hi Bonnie, this is Jairo Ivan Osorio. Just making my video in response to the email you sent me. I appreciate you, asking me and sending me along to the next phase of the interview process. Everybody calls me Ivan, so please feel free. A little bit about myself. Been in Miami since 1985. Was born in New Jersey originally. Um, I've watched the city grow, and I really love the city. I know a lot about it. I grew up, made great connections, great contacts in a bunch of different industries. I went to Columbus High School, and yeah, I mean, I love the city. I love being here, and I know a lot of people here through the years. In reference to myself, I'm a self-starter. I'm somebody that really enjoys the process of learning, and I've used that to my advantage in many different areas. So my ability to learn very quickly and adapt those skills, they've served me very well in terms of both business and work stuff, but also in just talking to different people. The more things that you know about, the more that you can talk to other people about and find some sort of common ground. So that's helped me on the sales and marketing side, but also in just connecting and having a conversation with people about things that they may be interested in. So that's a little bit about me. I'm very outgoing. I have no problem talking to people. I'm not shy really about anything. I'm great at presenting. I've always been in more or less leadership positions because I'm not afraid to, try new things and fail, because I think the opportunity is to learn and be better, and that's the process of learning. And so, I think that's a little bit. I mean, I can go into more later if you have any questions, but in reference to my background in calls and recruiting, so I've actually done consulting work for two HR companies in the past. And so I know a little bit about the recruiting side as far as making phone calls. That's just part of the sales process. So in my position right now as a realtor, I make, 50 to 80, 100 calls per day is the norm. And all the sales positions I've done, that's been the norm. So I have no issue with that. I'm great on the phone. I've been trained to connect with people and in the consultative sales style. In reference to the recruiting side as well, again, I've hired and trained many real estate assistants in the past, virtual assistants as well as in person and on site. I've also been on the decision-making team for many teams. So working as a marketing consultant when we needed to bring agents onto a team, I was always consulted and asked, just for feedback and input on how they interviewed. Or some cases I would interview them first and then pass along my recommendations to make sure that they, I gave them the thumbs up or thumbs down to pass along to the next level, to the final decision maker. So I'm very good at spotting the qualities in people, knowing how to ask questions, the right type of questions, and looking for the nuances that it takes to work in real estate. Because having been on the marketing side and also working in the field on my own, there are a specific set of qualities that you really need to have before you can go in. And I think a lot of people have a fantasy-based idea based on HGTV on how it actually works, but it's really not like that. It's a lot more phone calls and on the street and door knocking and really hands-on. And I think that's something that probably has to come out in the earlier conversations for you to kind of get an idea of how they're going to proceed in the business. What do I bring to the team? So my experience as a consultant has basically forced me to learn every side of multiple industries, but mostly real estate. So what I bring is that I can spot people. I understand what personality types and what qualities we're looking for, and where these personality types might fit within a specific role. If they're a standalone agent looking to come on board, or if they're looking to join a team, I understand very, very well what that takes, having been on both sides of that. My sales skills as well, knowing how to talk to people, but mostly it's really looking for the traits. So this is a recruiting position. Just having the ability to learn, and these are what I'd be looking for. The traits that I'd be looking for is, high level of organization, high level of discipline, time management, ability to learn new skills and technologies and adapt them, listening skills, being bilingual, having tact and really understanding how to say things and how to present information in new ways. Really willing to be a student, kind of leaving the ego aside. I know it's difficult for some people who may have had different careers and are now looking to start this new career in real estate. A lot of times it's difficult for them to become a student again and start from zero. And so I've seen that in the past as well. Having worked as an agent for 3 years, I've had to go through that myself. And so I understand what it's like, what a team is, what they're looking for, how to interview. I really understand a lot of different angles to this, and I think that I can really lend some good experience and also learn, what you guys can teach me as well in order to match the right type of person to the right type of real estate team. Why should you interview me? Well, like I said, I bring a lot of a different type of experience and skill to the position. I can absolutely learn a lot, and I'm always interested in learning a lot. But what I've seen and what I've witnessed being on the front lines of it, I think, give me a unique perspective. And also my familiarity with the technology that's taking over in real estate right now is really game changing. There's a lot of things that are happening right now, and there are a lot of real estate agents who are unaware, who are just getting their license right now, who are not really aware of what's happening. And so I think I can speak to that and help people prepare, as well as on the team side and as well as on the as well as the people that are looking to get into the business, about what their expectations are moving forward in the next couple of years. So my lights went out. So yeah, if you have any questions, I'd love to speak further. I enjoy talking about this stuff, and I love real estate. I love the area. And yeah, if there's anything else that I can, any other questions that I can answer for you, I'd love to do that. Appreciate it. Thank you.